Welcome to Tiny Texas Living. Who says you can't live big while living tiny?
Had a really interesting morning already, but this came in. So I thought I might as well open it. Trash day's tomorrow, so I want to get rid of all the boxes. And well, this one's kind of a big one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this just yet, but I have some ideas. This is a folding coffee table that I thought might be good because I can move it into different places to do different things, but I can also put it away when I don't need it. So this should be interesting. But since trash day is tomorrow, I definitely have to get this box out of here because it's going to make me crazy. I also may have to assemble this. I'm not sure. Oh gosh. Okay, I can do this. Oh, I think it comes pre-assembled. Oh, that almost went badly. Okay, it's all in one piece. It looks like it actually just pops right out. This could be good. Okay, I'm gonna throw away the box and then I'm gonna set this thing up and I have something cooking so that I can have some food because the girl's hungry. So I just need to remove the rest of this and then I can throw all of this away. It actually came pretty well packaged. It was between these two levels so that nothing could get scratched on the top or bottom. It was in plastic. All of the corners were protected. So overall, I would definitely say this was good. Now this came from Amazon, so available on Amazon. I'll leave a link so you guys can find it if you're interested in it. But for my tiny house, one of the things that I never have really wanted is a table that was a static table that I could not move. In fact, everything in my house I can move around in some way, including this box, which is about to be moved out to the trash. So I'm gonna go throw this out. I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna take this and set it face down on the bed to figure this out. Oh, this is so easy. Okay, that's literally it. And then if I want them to go back down, I don't know how to do that. It's supposed to fold back down. How? Is there a release? No. Is it just a pop over? Oh! Oh, it's a pop over. Okay. And then it just pops back into place again when I'm ready to use it. Okay, that's it. That was terrifying. The legs also have a magnet that latches. So when I'm ready to use it, I just pop it in place. That's it. Seems simple. The magnetic latch is just very easy to use, and then it doesn't just like pop up super easy. You have to like pull, give it a little force. So overall, this is going to be really good, I think. It's pretty big though. I have a queen size bed, and it takes up all the way over to about here. So there's only like 1.5 feet that's left on the bed. This is a nice size table. So this is gonna be good, and then I'm gonna be able to use it in any room of the house, and I can just put it down, flip it over, and use it. Okay, cool. So again, using my bed, this is gonna be nice. The black top is slick. It's not so slick though that things would just glide off. And I think this is going to work out really well for a portable table. So if I have guests over and we want to do a game night or a puzzle, we can sit on the floor with a bunch of pillows and then we can do that. And this will be great. I am really excited. If I want to sit in a different place other than my chair, I can sit on the floor and do some things now. And on top of that, I can use this in the cabin also. So I can kind of move it from place to place, use it where I need to. And when I don't need it, I can just fold it flat, and then I can put it behind my mirror in my room. That will be really handy. In my ongoing attempt to organize my house, I am working on a few projects, and amongst those, it is figuring out how to best organize the compact spaces in my home, as well as the Christmas cabin. So I found these at the Dollar General. This one was like $7, and then I found these, which are like $8.75. And I thought what I could do is, after I peel off all of the labels, I could use these by my beauty station in my vanity area to put like my makeup palettes and all my extra makeup in. And then I could use this in my bathroom over at the Christmas cottage. so that I could put like extra feminine supplies. The reason why I wanted to do this is so that it is in a clear container, so that if somebody goes in there and needs something, they know where to find it, without having to be like, hey, do you have this supply? Because, you know, that's a weird thing to have to ask, even if it is a friend. So I wanted to have it where it could be accessible to everyone who might be coming to visit, within the cabinet though, so it's like concealed away. And eventually I'm going to be using some additional organizers in there to like stack up products and to make sure everything looks a little bit more efficient, because I am in the process of redoing the bathroom. I have a new rod, I have some new handles for in there, and then I also have some additional things to just make it look nice. So I figured that before I get started on the big project, I could do this small project and it would be really easy that way, so that it could be, again, more accessible. So I have 3 of the larger ones that go into my bedroom, and then 1 of these. If this works out, I may go back and get some more, because they did have some more of these. They did not have any more of these though, so I would have to go to another Dollar General to find them. Okay, so what I was thinking is I can take these and I can open them up, and then I can put my makeup inside in an organized way. So all of like my eyeshadow palettes can go in one, and then I can use the other one for like nail polish or something like that. And I have 3 of them all together. I use a filing cabinet for my shelf, so these should work out pretty well. We'll see though. I need to fit them to make sure they fit correctly first, which means I need to pull out the rest of the items. I had it somewhat organized, but I'd really like to step up my organization in here. So that's that. And then I'll just take one of these and make sure it sits down in here flat. It does, so that will work out great. And then whenever I need something, I can just pull it out, put it on the desk, and then get what I need, versus having to rifle through something like this, which, as you can see, is just not as efficient at all. I really want this space to be super like cohesive, so that it's easier for me to manage. So this is gonna work. So like all of these will come out, and then I can organize them according to size, and then maybe I will be able to make some rhyme and reason. In the meantime, I'm going through all the makeup, making sure it's all good, and I'll throw away anything that's not. Okay, all the eyeshadow is in and everything is looking good there. I have a couple more things that I need to get out of here that were actually from the filing cabinet, and I'm gonna start in on the face products now. Working on this project, this is bringing me a lot of like relief because just getting organized is just so much better. So I have several things that like I can use that I haven't been able to like really actually put away correctly. And so now I'm going to be able to find them better. So like eyelashes, I have a ton of eyelashes. I don't even know where all the eyelashes are, to be honest. I need to figure that out, but this will help me be able to place them in a place that makes sense once I do figure that out. Like there's literally eyelashes everywhere here. So I just need to keep working. It's going to take me a bit, but maybe I can get all these together and then put away, and then I'll feel better about my life, because man, just not being organized is one thing, but like not being organized and not knowing where things even are because you're just so overwhelmed is a lot. And so it's going to take me a minute, but after I figured this out, I think it's going to be good. I also need to check all my drawers for extra stuff because I want to clear out my drawers as well. And I can already tell you there's going to be a process here for sure. Okay, I have all of my nails because I haven't been getting my nails professionally done because I travel for a living. So instead I bought these nail tabs, and whenever I need my nails to look nice, I can just pop these on, and that's good. I have my lashes. I do have some more lashes somewhere else. I'm not sure where they are though. So for now, I'm just going to have nails and lashes in here. And then I'm also going to put, I think, some of these items that are in here as well, because these are face products and I have a ton of face products. So I may put the face products in with my additional lipsticks that don't fit on my display instead, and then just leave a little space for the extra lashes. In the meantime, I may put these extra like cheap face sponges that I mostly use for like costume makeup in here because I don't use them all the time. And then that would fill in this box and I could close it. And then just whenever I need these, I can get these out. But I don't like to use these for regular makeup. I prefer my beauty blenders. All of these have been cleaned. And ultimately, I would like to get just a holder for the beauty blenders. I may keep this little bin and just throw my beauty blenders in it. I haven't decided yet, but that seems logical. But another one gets to go inside. That's perfect. I'm so excited about that. It's looking so much better. I do have these additional lipstick holders, and I want to use them, but I don't have enough room to put them here. And I don't really want to cover the desk with them because I just don't want it to be super cluttered. So for now, what I'm doing is I'm going to put these away, and then I'll get them out whenever I have a better setup if I add to this setup. But for now, I have the ones that I most use, and I actually need to fix this because it looks like it's falling. Oh no. These are the ones I most use. So those are there. And then I also have like my perfumes and my lip liners and my eyeliners and things. So all of that's good. These are going to go in storage, probably down here in this little hole. But I also need to figure out what I want to do with all my extra face masks. I keep a good healthy amount of these in the fridge just so that they're already cool, but I kind of rotate through and then I buy more as I go. And so I have been keeping them just like right here. So maybe I keep them on the side instead. So this is a good starting place for this. You might be thinking, why do you have two of these? Well, because both of them are almost empty. So I'm just kind of working my way through them. And also I have some other things like the Airspun. I have a pink powder and a white powder. This one is more of like a setting powder that I use whenever I do heavier makeup. This one is one that I use. It's a very yellow banana powder. So I only use this one whenever I do my hair dark. So I don't use very much of it. And then I have a brand new powder that I will use to replace the one that I currently have in my van. But I keep everything stocked in here. So if I get to a point where I'm like, hey, I might need this and they have it on sale, I'll buy it and then I'll have it so I don't have to worry about picking it up later on. And that keeps me from having to shop on the road too. So like my brush cleaner can go in here. I have a color correcting palette, which I use sometimes, that can go in here. And then a couple extra bronzers. Those are just small. I rotate through the smaller products on the road too. So I used to get Ipsy, and this allows me to keep up with those in a space that they're all put away versus in my space. Does that make sense? Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned this out and I put my face masks in here for the time being. I'm gonna get an organizer for this drawer at a later time, but for now, that's good. I emptied this so I can use it somewhere else in my house. I put my beauty blenders in this extra container right now. I need to put my castor oil away, but everything is organized. I have my mirrors, all my extra things, and now whenever I need something, I can just pull it out and then go through it versus having to rifle through in the drawer. So that is way, way better. And along the way, I found these things that need to go over to my bathroom. I use these as just like little things for if people come to visit, they can have their own or they can use the main one. I found these lights, which I'm actually going to use for something else. And I need to put up my tape because it goes in another room. Don't ask. This is a puppet. I'm going to use it for a special project on my travel channel. And this might look familiar from a previous project. The frame that I had this in broke, so I wanted to keep this because I'm going to use it for something else. So for the time being, it's just sitting here. So that feels pretty good to get that finished. And now I feel a bit more organized between the table and the new organizers. So in a few moments, I'll go over to the bathroom, take all those extra things over there, and then that's a few less things. But I have other projects that I'm going to be working on here in my room because I finally figured out what I want to do. There's a few things that I've been really struggling with, and one of them has been this room. Specifically, this window right here is on the back side of the house, and during the afternoons it gets really, really warm because the sun just basically hangs out and there's no blocking it. And originally I had thought I would put some of the different little wraps on the windows like I did in the bathroom and in the kitchen, but I don't think that that's going to reduce the heat enough. So I opted to do something a little bit different, but it's going to take some time to figure it out. So soon, very soon, I will be addressing the heat situation in here so that maybe my poor little air conditioner won't have to work as hard to push air. And that's going to help out the smaller air conditioner, which we recently installed. Every time I come home, every time, there's something new that I'm working on. And it's all because ultimately I'm trying to get the house to the best place where I feel comfortable and confident and like I can do just about anything. But also I'm trying to troubleshoot all of the issues that occur living out in the middle of nowhere with no tree coverage on this side. Of course, recently the tree coverage I have in the front has also become questionable. So one day at a time, one day at a time. But it's going to come together, and that's going to be a different project for a different day. So for now, I guess we're finished.